In this video, I'd like to discuss what XRP actually is. Now, this might appear to be perplexing at first, but I believe that many people are unaware of the true potential of XRP and how fundamentally changing it will be to our future financial system. You won't want to miss this video because I'm going to share with you something I wrote earlier this morning that will really help you appreciate why XRP and the XRP ledger are such potent technologies. In addition, David Schwartz is posing some absurd puzzles as XRP approaches a significant breakout. Because of a very intriguing date that is soon approaching, I want to show you what David Schwartz recently tweeted. I want to discuss whether or not this has any merit. Be sure to watch the entire video to find out more. This shocks me. As a result, I want to quickly address some FUD at the beginning of this video because the cryptocurrency market is now seeing some insane events. But I want to talk about something crucial that, in my opinion, gets overlooked. And MetaLawman did a great job of pointing this out. Hence, in essence, what he tweeted on March 7th was that Bitcoin was trading at $22,000. Ethereum was trading at $1,550, while XRP was trading at 37 cents. This occurred roughly 2.5 weeks ago. Nonetheless, I want you to pay particular attention to what has happened since then. One of the banks that was most supportive of cryptocurrencies, Silvergate, was forced to close its doors and sell its holdings on March 8th. Senator Elizabeth Warren attacked the cryptocurrency sector shortly after that, urging anyone doing business with companies associated with cryptocurrencies to cease and urging regulators to crack down on cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, officials closed down Silicon Valley Bank, a bank that was collaborating with numerous cryptocurrency businesses and was generally crypto-friendly. Also, regulators seized the final bank signature that was crypto-friendly in order to send a message to the sector, despite the fact that many believe that the signature was fine. It was shut down on purpose by regulators because it utilized cryptocurrencies. The White House also published an economic analysis that criticized cryptocurrency, effectively uniting all the regulators against it once more. The SEC also sent a Wells notice to Coinbase, the largest U.S. exchange, criticizing them for trading illicit securities. The SEC additionally issued an investor notice warning us not to touch Bitcoins. The Fed also rejected the custodian bank. In all seriousness, Caitlin Long's cryptocurrency-related bank is safer than the majority of the existing banks in the United States. Because they were utilizing Bitcoins and because of what has occurred to the pricing of the cryptocurrencies we discussed earlier, their application was rejected. The price of Bitcoin is currently $27,500, up 25%. XRP is currently up 24% at 46 cents. Moreover, we have a trading hypothesis of $1,750, up 13%. What have we learned from this? That these regulators will not shut down cryptocurrency assets. We are witnessing a full-scale assault on the Bitcoin sector. And in response, the major cryptocurrency assets are rising. Why are they increasing? Considering that we have heard that the US government intends to attack concentrated players, stifle innovation, and slow down the economy, yet in the end, they are merely demonstrating how unstoppable these decentralized assets are. They are exerting every effort to bring this industry to an end. All the players who are centralized are being attacked. But it turns out that the thesis was accurate all along. One government cannot block these dispersed assets. In an attempt to stop them, on- and off-ramp closures are ineffective. They are totally unconnected to the established financial system. And this simply serves to confirm it. The price of the decentralized assets is rising despite one of the biggest crackdowns on cryptocurrencies by the US. This is merely another example of how much more resilient and powerful the new financial system we are creating with technologies related to cryptocurrencies is than the established banking system. Blockchain's promise and technology will fundamentally alter how finance is conducted going forward. And what we're seeing right now demonstrates that we're taking authority away from dishonest politicians and regulators. One last thing, please keep in mind. At the end of the day, the politicians and regulators in place at the moment who are attempting to stop this are merely temporary. They will eventually be replaced with individuals who are aware of the situation. We will witness widespread adoption of this new system, and value will pour into the underlying protocols after these people lose their positions of authority and realize they are unable to stop what is happening. The day will eventually arrive. We are currently going through the difficult stage of trying to stop technology. Even though they are failing, it is crucial to remember that they will keep failing. And in the end, they will only strengthen the system. I want to go on now and discuss a few tweets I sent out earlier because I find them to be quite fascinating. And they undoubtedly had some interesting debates. I tweeted that most individuals in the cryptocurrency space don't understand crypto. And the reason I put this out is because I frequently hear Bitcoin maxis explain why they hold Bitcoin in various Twitter places, and the logic they employ astounds me. They frequently mention how they simply purchase as much Bitcoin as they can and keep it in their wallets, because they believe that Bitcoin will eventually replace the US dollar as the country's reserve currency. And the only thing that comes to mind is how completely insane these individuals are. There is no chance that my grandmother will ever use Bitcoin to make purchases at the store. In any case, none of us would ever want to utilize Bitcoin in our daily lives. It's pricey and slow. Paying someone with Bitcoin is ultimately frustrating since I don't want to give 1.000.4 Bitcoins and then have the price fluctuate every minute. It doesn't matter if it's 1 peso or 1 yen. We Americans and humans like to utilize things that are tied to $1 and one of anything. They desire money with a fixed value that won't fluctuate. Because they are so intensely focused on Bitcoin, Bitcoin maxis is unaware of this and ignores the technology behind cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was always an experiment. It was the first cryptocurrency and used blockchain technology, but it lacks the characteristics to actually usher in this new financial system. Instead, new fiat currencies, new government assets, and entire asset classes will be built on top of the protocols that actually have the potential to transform our payment system. I tweeted that the XRP ledger is a decentralized payment network because of this. Moreover, XRP is a native liquidity for that platform that is infinitely expandable. What I'm trying to say is that moving forward, no one will be exchanging XRP as payment. Instead, they'll be exchanging stable currencies established on the XRP ledger, and they'll be buying real estate using contracts for real estate built on the XRP ledger. Any financial instrument, including bonds, stocks, and anything else with value in our established financial system, may be created and tokenized on the XRP ledger, which serves as a medium of exchange for all of this value. The native asset and liquidity for the XRP ledger platform are called XRP. When you begin to consider things in this way, you begin to understand that the XRP ledger actually serves as the foundation for an entirely new financial system. The native digital asset that powers this new financial system is called XRP. The true promise of cryptocurrency is this. The true innovation being developed is this. It is not a simple blockchain where you can only keep a token and never use it. And sooner or later, it merely appears to become the reserve currency of the entire world. And while we're all sending each other P5s of Bitcoin and waiting 15 minutes, nothing will ever happen. Platforms upon which we can build are necessary. The XRP ledger meets all of our needs for scalable technology. In the end, I believe it's crucial to examine cryptocurrencies based on the protocol rather than how the asset is performing. And I believe that the more we concentrate on it, the more likely it is that we will discover paradigm-shifting protocols that will be essential to our next-generation financial system, where the real money will be produced. I want to discuss a really intriguing tweet that David Schwartz just sent out before I wrap up this video. The Riddler is going to go absolutely nuts over this. Although I find it incredibly intriguing, I find it unbelievable that he tweets out information like this. Here's an example of the kind of thing I should never, ever tweet, David Schwartz wrote in a tweet. And what it is a sizable check for the amount of $589,000. The check's date is March 28, 2020, 2 days in the future. The trio. Everyone is certainly speculating as to what this means. Is this the day the Ripple SEC lawsuit will be resolved? Is this a day when the price of XRP will soar? I suppose we'll just have to wait and see whether any of this materializes. If it did, that would be simply insane. It's also crucial to note that David Schwartz has previously predicted significant changes in the price of XRP, so this is not the first time it has occurred. Nonetheless, I want to draw attention to the fact that XRP was undoubtedly on the cusp of something significant just last week. The enormous 755-day resistance that had been keeping XRP at a standstill for all time was broken. XRP is actually consolidating above the zone, as we can see as well. Now, it appears that any bullish catalysts might cause XRP to explode. The majority of us anticipate that the rippling SEC case's conclusion, which we know should be imminent, will act as the spark. Let's keep an eye on March 28th to see whether that connects to David Schwartz's tweet. Let's wait and see. I sincerely hope it is. In any case, a huge thing is just around the corner. It would be stunning if it occurred on this day, but I believe we are nonetheless quite close. Nevertheless, I really appreciate your being here. I hope this update was enjoyable. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, even though they don't actually matter right now.